Hi, beautiful people. It's Wonderful Wednesday. I'm April Roll, your ER doctor online, and I have a surprise for you, okay? Whether you are new to my channel or you are a longtime viewer, I have a surprise for you. But let me just let you know, if you are a new person to my channel, every first Wednesday of the month, I do a Grow Some Food series where I show you my backyard. I show you some updates of my plants, what I have in my garden, the food that I'm growing, the things that work, the things that did not work. But let me tell you, I have a surprise for you. So if you want to see what has changed about my backyard and what's new in the garden, all you have to do is stay tuned. Ta-da! Okay, so if you are a longtime viewer, you already can see the change that has happened. If you go compare this to last month's video, which was April 2022, my backyard looked like a jungle. Okay, I have been telling you guys for a while, I would get back here, I would mow the lawn, I would do this and that, and I would get my garden back in shape because it was getting out of control. Okay, so I finally went ahead and did that. Let me just do a quick pan for you guys so you can see all the way from the area where I keep the aloe. Is behind those crates there, all the way to my avocado. Ooh, let me get my pointer so I can point this out to you guys. My avocado tree from seed, which I did do a heavy trim on last month. My grapefruit tree back here, my sapodilla up in the front, my soursop tree, which is struggling, guys. Again, the air conditioner. But my sapodilla tree, guys, in the back here is struggling, and I'm really hoping it will pull through. It does have some live leaves, but as you can see, all these brown leaves up here, I'm hoping that it makes it through. My mulberry tree back here, my dwarf mango in the front, which I have some updates and surprises for you. My dwarf Cavendish banana trees, the pear trees in the front, I'm going to get it up close and personal. The starfruit tree and the Barbados cherry back here. Obviously my torpedo pots, I'm going to give you an up close and personal. And then my little potato. So let's get in here, guys. Let me just keep the pointer with me. So over here we have the Medjool date palm still growing, and we lost the sea grape. We lost the sea grape, so no more for that. On my dilly tree, let me get, yeah, here we go. So the little buds that I showed you were actually flower buds, not fruit yet, but they are flower buds. So those are going to be slow growing because obviously you have to wait for the flower to open, wait for it to be pollinated and all that, and then you get to the fruit. Okay, like I said, soursop tree not doing too well, but what do we have here? The dwarf mango. So the first one that I'm going to show you, it looks like it is pruned, shriveled, and not going to make it, the mango. But if I go over here, what do we have here? What do we have here? A beautiful mango. These obviously are not going to make it, but we have a beautiful mango, and we have so much new growth. As I've told you before, the new growth comes in like a lime green color. So this thing is like putting off so many new branches. Then we have the starfruit tree. It's not doing much. The Barbados cherries back there, they're not giving any cherries. But here, my torpedo pots, we've got lots of updates to show you. So if you remember my Scotch bonnet tree from last month, it is still putting out so much luscious green growth. And over there we even have a little bud starting, so that's gonna be the first Scotch bonnet on the plant. Then my beautiful fig. What do we have here? Ah! We've got 2 figs on the fig tree. I am so happy about that. Let me tell you, if you have not had fresh fig, you are missing out. Like, I already liked fig Newtons as a kid, you know, not like one of my favorite things, but they were a good snack. But fresh fig is in a whole different league. Like, I am telling you, I only see 2 on here. You know, the rest of the plant is growing. I'm just glad that the plant isn't dead. You know, we got my Stark Crimson pear that I moved from the other little pots to the torpedo pot. So that is doing well. I think I might even move another one of them, like move one of the Royal Verano pears, because that pot over here, as you can see, these are all just weeds. There's no actual plant in there. So I might, like, you know, change out this pot and put one of the Royal Verano pears in there, or do something else with it. And then here we have the tomatoes that I took out of the hydroponic garden system. This one is doing so well, y'all. Like, I'm gonna get up close in here, but this one is not doing much. So over here we've got a cluster of flowers here. We've got a cluster of flowers coming in over here. We've got a cluster of flowers here. I can't see if any of them have been pollinated, but then we've got a cluster over here. We've got a cluster up here. Let me see if they've been pollinated. They're still in flower mode, so I can't really tell if there's a tomato under this one. I don't even know if I'm getting this on camera. Let me come over here. Let me come over here. I can't see underneath, but for sure you'll see next month. You'll see next month for sure what's going on. This is from the back side. As you guys know, I have my little archway kind of just chilling out here, not doing anything. And then my my water my rainwater barrel that's connected to the timer. Okay, and so since I am back here and I have a back view of the backyard, let me tell you what I did. I put down some weed barrier. I put down a layer of weed barrier on the entire backyard. Okay, and what I did, obviously there's lots of leaves that have fallen since I did this, but over the weed barrier, as you can see, the weed barrier is peeking through here all the way through. What I did was I left this part out because, as you can see, we've got in places like this my sprinkler system. So like along this line, I left it kind of open, and obviously there's a tree there. I left it open to the weed barrier, but on top of that I have this is actually a tarp. It's like a camouflage type of tarp. The only reason I bought this one is because they did not have black in the store. They only had like blue and gray. And I figured, you know what, let's just go for the nature scene and put down the camouflage tarp. And it has been working well. I know, like, it's way unconventional. This is not really supposed to be used for like a weed barrier type of thing. But let me tell you, so far it's going well for the past month, because I did this like immediately after, the day after I made last month's video. So here, guys, I want to touch on the potato. So last month in the video, the potato flower was like maybe this high right here, but the leaves are still looking gorgeous. As I told you in last month's video, it should be ready about June. So about June, according to when potatoes are ready to harvest, we should start seeing these flowers starting to die back and look, you know, dead basically, and that will indicate that the potatoes are definitely ready. But according to my calculations, it should be ready about the mid June to harvest. But I definitely want to do that on camera, so I might try to hold off until the first week of July. We'll see. I'll let you know. But for now, this is what I wanted to tell you about the backyard, and I'm about to go inside. Okay, guys, so that is the surprise. I completely got my backyard totally together. I mowed the lawn, I put down the weed barrier, I put the little tarp over the weed barrier. The backyard actually looks pretty clean, aside from the fact that, you know, there are fallen leaves. What are you gonna do, right? But it looks way better. And then on top of that, we got mangoes on the tree. Only one looks like it's actually going to become an edible mango, but you know what? I'm happy about that because this is the first year that the mango tree has had any blossoms, has had any mangoes. And to tell y'all the truth, when I was cleaning up the backyard, the mango tree fell over. So a lot of the mangoes kind of got lost during that fall while I was putting down the weed barrier and such. So a part of that is my fault. The rest of it is Mother Nature, and maybe even some birds or squirrels pecking at the little thing. But we do have one that looks like it is gonna make it through, okay? And I'm happy about that. Then we have the torpedo pots that have the Abe Lincoln Tomatoes that look like it is thriving. They have multiple clusters on there, which mean potential for multiple tomatoes. And then we got the dilly that has flowers everywhere. So obviously next month, hopefully, some of those will be transitioning into the beginnings of sapodilla. And the potato that I got from the store, I put in the dirt. Those flowers are looking, or that plant is looking beautiful. So like I said, next month the plant should have more growth, but then have died back according to my research. Again, I'm a beginner gardener, so I have never grown white potatoes, you know, like the ones that make French fries, mashed potatoes, scallop potatoes, all those kind of things. I've never actually grown those to a successful harvest. I tried last year and it got away from me, and I think some squirrels ate up the potatoes anyway, and it was a big fail, okay? The point of the story, big fail. This time I have it right in the front in my point of view, so I can babysit those things, okay? So I will have me some potatoes in June, okay, or in July. Whenever the harvest is ready, I will have potatoes. I'm willing it into existence, okay? I will have mangoes too, plural. Mangoes, even though one little mango is looking like it is surviving on the tree. I will have mangoes, plural, okay? And then I also, my poor little soursop tree will come back. I believe these things, okay? So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions about what you want to see in those torpedo pots, because I actually might take the gold moss out as well in that last torpedo pot. So I might take up 2 of the pots and put something new in that. If you have any suggestions about what I should put in there, put those in the comment section below. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this with a friend and all your family, all your gardening people who want to learn gardening. Like I said, if you have any tips for me, any comments about the video, any questions about my plants, put those in the comment section below. I do learn a lot from you all, so put those things in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions for future Wonderful Wednesdays videos, because I do other videos on other Wednesdays about health and wellness and things like that. If you have questions or suggestions for topics for future Wonderful Wednesdays videos, put that in the comment section below. If there's something you want me to grow and you're like, no, I want to see it, put that in the comment section below, because I want to try growing those Okinawan purple potatoes again, because the squirrels got it last time. But yeah, I'm going to try that in the future. You let me know what you want me to try in the future. But thank you for sharing this Wonderful Wednesday with me. Be blessed and stay healthy.